Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I I thought it would be fun to go over some like really outlandish, crazy, silly laws that are still in the books in America. And you know, because it's such a big country, there's so many like state laws. I don't know, this could be like a part 1, part 2, part 3 kind of deal. But I thought I'd start in the South because well, that's where I'm from. So, I thought this could be fun, could be interesting. Why not? Now, I am going to start with one of the funniest ones that I remember from Texas. Now, what I remember is this. In the state of Texas, it is still on the books and perfectly legal, although I would not recommend you do it now. If you drive a truck, it is recommended in the law books that you get out of your vehicle, take your shotgun, fire 2 shots in the air, then get back in your vehicle and continue to drive. I believe it was some sort of like just motion to let people know that you're there. I'm not sure. Maybe it would have affected as some sort of rudimentary alarm. I'm not certain of the reason, but I do know it existed. And there's a whole bunch more actual like laws on the books right now that are really, really strange. Yeah. So I thought I'd go over them with you. So welcome to my channel. Hey, you guys, find a spot in the rainbow. You know, or the monotone rainbow. I've got places for everybody. Just find a nice little spot. And for now, we've got my little guy here. And this one's going to be hanging out with us for now. Believe it or not, they called this one Don't Care. And I'm like, but I do care. It's adorable. Look at it. I mean, come on. You know, it's cute, right? So, yeah. All right. Well, the next one on the books actually is Florida. Now, according to Florida, and this is something I never thought I'd see. The last time I heard anything like referring to this was in Lord of the Rings. But people who own bars or restaurants or other places where alcohol is served, okay, they'll be given a $1,000 fine if they permit any contest involving dwarf tossing. I would not encourage that. No, definitely not. And I'm pretty certain that the political correct term for that is little person. But yeah, imagine that, right? I mean, Lord of the Rings, that was kind of a funny part. Just don't tell anybody, you know? All right, so the next one we've got is Georgia, actually, which is really strange because basically they're saying that anybody that's involved with llamas, whether it's riding, training, or goofing off, they're responsible for any kind of injuries that they suffer if you go to the county fair. So basically, if you go to the county fair, get on a llama, it's at your own risk. And you gotta pay for the doctor bills. As we all know, in America, that's what happens. Doesn't sound too much fun, and I'm really not thinking being around a llama would be that great at this point, so that doesn't really sell me on wanting to go to Georgia. Georgia peaches, maybe, because they are really good. I have had them. All right, the next one is Kentucky, okay? Now, they do say that basically any legislator, anybody trying to run for public office has to stipulate that they did not participate in any kind of like duel, okay? And the reason for that is back in the day, there were quite a few of them that they were afraid that these people that were trying to run for office were going to use duels to fight their way into that position, and they didn't want it to get abused. And so basically that's what it was. So yeah, it's still in the books, which I thought was really funny. Now you got Mississippi. Oh my gosh, I remember trying to learn that word when I was a little kid. Mississippi. It was so long. Oh my gosh. But yeah, apparently this was back in 2010, but anyone using profanity in public could spend up to 30 days in jail. Yeah, basically it's considered a direct, what do you call it? Like, it's not really considered illegal so much anymore, but you can't wear like a shirt with profanity on your shirt. You can't have a bumper sticker on your car that, again, has profanity and horrible things. They just don't like it. Excuse me. Now, North Carolina, basically a game of bingo can be conducted by a non-profit organization for as long as you want. But if it's a private organization, you can only do it for 5 hours or less. I don't see how that's exciting, but that is a thing, you know. Oklahoma. Now this is one that I was just like, really? I thought we overcame that, but apparently not. I mean, honestly, that particular phraseology that I just said is something that I have repeated lately. I thought we were past that. It just keeps coming up. So I don't even know why I keep saying that, because apparently we're not moving past much anymore. But yeah, okay. A state statute, God, excuse me, on the book says that it is a fact that there still exists an international communist conspiracy committed to overthrowing the U.S. government. And it actually exists. So, hey, McCarthyism is alive and well in Oklahoma. Who knew, right? I had no idea. I didn't. Again, I mean, I never thought of that. Never even came up when I was a kid. Nobody ever brought up communism, you know? It was a little bit on the TV, and it was, it had to do with usually Russia, and it was, I remember Gorbachev, I believe. He had that birthmark on his head. That's the only reason why I remember him, funny enough. But yeah, now South Carolina, or if I may, because this is where I was born, South Carolina, you'll have to excuse me because I have heard this accent my entire life. I hope I don't butcher this, but I am born in South Carolina, so I don't know why I didn't get an accent from there. I think it was just all the moving around, but I am capable of doing Southern. But a male over the age of 16 can't seduce a woman by falsely promising to marry her. However, no law exists when the gender roles are switched around, which is not fair. Okay, that's not fair. You know, if it's good for one, it should be good for all. And I don't like that, personally. That's just me. But if he's found guilty, he's going to be charged with a misdemeanor. He will be fined at the court's discretion. So it could be nothing. It could be $1,000. You never know. And could be possibly imprisoned for no more than a year, with a number of exceptions, in prison. Yeah, I was really surprised. So don't falsify a proposal to a woman in South Carolina. Don't do it. Don't do it, little boy. Don't do it in South Carolina, because you're going to get in trouble. Trust me. Okay. Now, in Tennessee, you are not able to hunt, trap, or harm an albino deer at all. And I mean, you know, that's cool, right? I've seen them. They're quite beautiful. Okay. Now, this one kind of like, if anybody's seen Bicentennial Man, you'll understand where I got this from. But this next one really chaps my ass. People wishing to run for office in Texas must acknowledge the supreme being. If not, they can be subjected to religious tests. In other words, basically it implies that if you're an atheist, you can't really run for office. You know, and I mean, again, isn't there supposed to be, I believe, I mean, considering it's been a blaring thing in my life since I can remember, a separation between church and state. But not really. I've known that forever. There really is not a separation between church and state. It's been there mixing, intertwining forever. I mean, what do you expect, you know? Basically, it really is ridiculous, honestly. Okay, so Virginia, okay, get this. In Virginia, apparently, all sex, unless you're married, is illegal. Oh shit, right? I mean, all sex. It is completely banned, except for married couples. It is still technically punishable as a misdemeanor, but, nobody really holds to it. But it's there on the books, and some jerk could still pull that up and charge you with it. That's the problem with these, like, really weird, wacky rules, is that if you get someone who's really thorough, they could pull that on you, You've got West Virginia, which, again, it's a very weird law. In West Virginia, you're not supposed to exchange your hunting dog for a ferret. You cannot interchange these two creatures. Not allowed to do it. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand. But alright, whatever. And hey, what's funny is, according to, there was a bit of research done recently, and they found that, according to these people that were staying in these foreign hostels, they were European people. I think they tested like about 500 people, and they asked them, 400 people, but they asked them what accent was it that they found most attractive in Americans. And believe it or not, it was that deep Southern accent. They love it. They love it. I thought it was cute. So, number 1 was the Deep South. Number 2 was New York. Number 3 is Boston. Number 4 is Southern California. And number 5 is Texan. And then, of course, you got Midwestern at 10% and Minnesotan at 5%. Oh, yeah. There's so many weird, statistics out in the world, but anyway, I just thought this one would be fun. It would be interesting, and maybe I can go over, the northeastern parts of America and find out what their ridiculous laws are and so on and so forth. But, there's just so much cool information out there, and, I don't know. I feel like I need to narrow it all down and, put it out on the YouTube videos, and maybe it can make you laugh. I hope so, anyway. I really enjoy, just sharing all these weird ideas and thoughts with you guys, because, from what I know, right now especially, diversions, laughter is all the most important thing in the world. You gotta have it, because this world is cuckoo. It is cuckoo. Anyway, I really am thankful to every one of you that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so very much. And if you go below and you have not subscribed, please go on, subscribe to me. Come on. Subscribe and then hit the little button to let you get all my notifications. And then, as I get inspired, then, you can check out my latest work, and I'll see if I can't get a little bit better over time. I'm looking forward to it anyway. And I have some improvements in the works in my head and things I want to do to make things better. So, yeah, it should be, it's in the works. And hopefully in time I can fix, little things that have been bothering me, like my background, and, maybe get a better webcam and better mic. But it's all in good time, And the only reason I didn't invest initially was because I wasn't sure if I was going to like doing this. And I thought, well, would it make sense for me to spend so much money, to get a Blue Yeti mic? So I went for the little, the Blue Snowball. And, I've been pleased with it. So, yeah, and you guys make me smile and laugh all day. So, yeah, thank you so much for everything. And I will check in with you on another video. All right? See you later. Bye.